Hi, my name is Cass Nauman, and this is going to be a series on office chair yoga. A lot of times when you're sitting in a chair all day long, like at your computer, your back is going to be hunched, your shoulders are forward. Get a lot of stress in the cervical vertebrae in the neck. The shoulders hunch forward, so you get a lot of pain in the chest, the shoulders, the neck area, as well as your wrists get really tired, especially if you don't use really good posture with your wrists. So what we're going to talk about is just some things to correct that and help stretch while you're at the office. The first one is being that you want to sit nice and tall, keeping your hips right directly over your shoulders, and checking the form on your legs, making sure they're like 90 degrees, and that your chair also is the right height, so that you're not too low or too high, so that that's balanced. Another thing you want to do is keep the pelvis tucked in and your abs kind of pulled in. You'll have to think about it for a few weeks maybe till you get used to it, so that you're sitting nice and tall, not arched too far back and not arched too far forward. I think the most difficult thing is the shoulders. You get really used to that hunch and that slouch in your back. So just take some effort in practicing some really good posture, but also I'm going to give you a few stretches to work on all of these things during this series. The next thing that we're going to stretch are our gluteal muscles. So adjust anything if you need to. And guys, if you keep a wallet in your back pocket, it could be contributing to your lower back pain. So my tip of the day is to take that wallet out and sit it down on your desk. We're going to take the right leg up, just relaxing it on the knee, however high or low you need to. And just trying to let that right leg fall out as much as you can. Hands just comfortable on your legs, keeping your back flat. Take a deep breath. And just exhale and drop forward as far as comfortable as for you. If this is as far as you can go, just stay there and breathe the stretch. Okay, if you can take it all the way down, just drop all the way down, letting the upper body add some resistance and give you a little more with the stretch. You can keep the hands on the legs, you can drop them down to your side, whatever you like. Really working primarily on the glutes and the hips. Have the next breath, when exhale and roll it up. We'll do the same thing on the other leg. Go ahead and place that foot on the floor and switch. Ankle on the knee or as close as you can get, letting that other knee drop out to the side. Again, flat back. Exhale, pitching forward as far as you can go, however far that is. And dropping all the way down, just relaxing the head, relaxing into the stretch. As always, as you inhale, lengthening and lifting. Exhale, dropping lower and deeper into the stretch. Again, one more breath. And we'll slowly roll it up. And placing both feet on the floor. Just feel how much looser and more limber you feel in your hips and your glutes. The next thing that we're going to stretch are our fingers. There's several places you can do these. If you have a desk in front of you, you can place your hands on your desk. I'm going to use the armrest on the chair. And all you're doing is basically the splits with your fingers, reaching your pinky finger one direction and your thumb the other direction. And just pressing the heel of the hand down on your desk or on your armrest of your chair. And just holding that as you breathe through it. And it's really just a micro stretch, like you would stretch any other part of your body. You can also do the same thing with placing your hands together and just turning the fingers out. So your thumbs and fingers are together, pinky finger together, and just stretching them in opposite directions, pressing the hands together as you stretch. The other thing you can do if you like are some little finger push-ups, just pressing them together and relaxing, in and out, and in and out, in and out. How does that feel? It feels great, doesn't it? The first stretch we're going to focus on is opening up the chest and the shoulders. So just placing our hands behind the back, fingers facing away from you if you have room. You're going to drop the shoulders down away from the ears and pull the shoulder blades together. From that position, you're going to drop your head back. Taking deep breaths in and out. I'll turn to the side so you can see what this looks like from the side. Shoulders are down, pulled together, and the head is dropped back. Taking deep breaths in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. It's really good for opening up the chest and where the pectoralis, the chest muscle. Next thing we're going to work are our calves. So just do a few calf raises, just lifting up on the toes and down, lifting up and down, up and down. One more to get up and down. And just walking both feet out, feet flex. You can lift up off the floor if you like, or you can keep them on the ground, just flexing as much as you can. And then try it from different angles. You can turn the feet out. And you can also stretch, turning the legs in, or bringing center. Again, if you like, you can lift one foot off the ground a little bit at a time if you need to, or just flex them both, bringing the toes back towards your knees as much as you can. And then slowly just place one foot at a time back on the ground and feel the effects of the stretch in your calves. Next thing we're going to work on and loosen up are the ankles. So just take one at a time and just roll it in circles inward a few times and then out a few times. And then place that foot down. Other side, rolling it out a few times and then in a few times. And from here what we're going to do, if it's comfortable for you, is go ahead and place that knee on top of the other knee. And what you're going to do is spell the alphabet with your foot in cursive. So you got your C and your D and your E and so on. Just get the full range of motion, helps loosen up all the small fascia and all the soft tissues in your foot, your tendons, your ligaments. And once you've done it all on one side, you place it down, doing the same thing on the other leg, placing one leg on top of the other, and again in cursive, spelling out the alphabet with your foot, just loosening up everything in the ankle. Dot the I, dot the J, just keep it going. And as you make it all the way through the alphabet, slowly placing both feet on the floor, again feeling how loose and relaxed and wonderful your ankles feel. The next thing we're going to stretch is the forearms, having just stretched the shoulders. And one arm at a time, I just want you to drop your arm forwards, relaxing the hand. It's going to be a little bit of massage. There's a meridian that runs up the side of the arm, and if you just gently massage all the way up, there's a pressure point about an inch below the crease where your elbow would be. If you just hold on to that, it releases lots of tension in the forearm. You can also flex your hand all the way down, all the way up while you're pressing and gently massaging this pressure point. Just take it up and then down. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing to the other side. Walking your arm up, placing your hand on that pressure point, and just gently massaging while you take your arm down, and then your wrist up, down, and up. One more time, take it down, and up. Good, and just both arms, taking the wrist down, and up, feeling the muscles flex, and then stretch. And your forearms should feel great. Okay, the next thing that we're going to work on are the hamstrings behind the legs. So just one leg at a time. It's going to bend the right knee, straighten the left. If you like, you can sit on the edge of your seat. If that helps, make sure you've locked down your chair so it doesn't go flying behind you. And take a deep breath in, gripping the chair if you like, exhale, and just taking it over flat back with the foot flexed to optimize the stretch behind the knee. Let's get a deep stretch in the hamstring. Just as if you were sitting or standing in a forward bend in yoga. So I'm going to take a deep breath in and exhale. Use your breath to lengthen the stretch, getting a little bit deeper, a little closer to the leg. We're going to roll up nice and easy and do the same thing on the other leg. Bending the left knee, straightening the right foot flexed. Again, holding onto your chair, deep breath. Take it over flat back and then all the way down. Aiming your chest toward your knee, your head toward your shin. Just taking deep breaths in and out. Just lengthening, deepening the stretch in and out. And then slowly rolling it up. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is a spinal twist, which is going to work the entire spine, this muscle called the erector spinae that aligns the spine all the way down. But I think you'll feel the benefits mostly in the lower back. So again, sitting with perfect posture, shoulders over your hips, nice and tall, shoulders rolled back. You're going to take a deep breath in and exhale, slowly twisting over towards your back wall. Pulling the shoulder back, using your hand if you like, pressing against the leg. With every exhalation, twisting a little bit deeper and a little more towards your back wall with every breath. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, twisting all the way to the back wall. Good, one more breath. Slowly bringing it back to center. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Deep breath in and exhale, slowly twisting over the other shoulder. With every exhalation, you can use your hand to walk yourself around Turning the shoulder and the entire spine as much as you can to the back. Deep breath in and exhale, twisting a little deeper. One more time in, exhale, twisting a little more. And next breath, slowly and gently bringing it back to center. A perfect posture, and feeling how good that is. The next thing that we want to stretch are the neck muscles along the cervical spine in the back and the scalenes along the front of the neck, which can get really, really tight under stress and if you hunch the shoulders up to the ears a lot. Just want you to relax your hands on your lap with a deep breath. Inhale and exhale, slowly tilting the right ear over to the right shoulder. With every inhalation, you're going to lift. Every exhalation, lengthen and drop the ear closer to the shoulder, a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dropping it over. Once you've gone as far as you can go, slowly tilt the chin around to the chest to get a deep stretch, and then turning it all the way up to the ceiling. Finding wherever the stretch is deepest and you feel it the most, and then you'll hold it in that position. It will be different for every person, and on every given day it may be a little bit different. So finding where it's tightest, just take deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, and lengthen. If you want to gently rub on that scalene muscle, if it helps to loosen it up, you can. And exhale, slowly bringing it center. You're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So deep breath in, exhale, slowly tilting the ear to the shoulder. For several deep breaths. Inhale, lifting, exhale, lengthening, deepening the stretch. And then slowly rotating it over, chin to the chest. And then chin up to the ceiling, finding wherever it feels best, holding that stretch. And if you like, you can gently massage the muscle. And slowly bringing it back to center, feeling the balance and the effects of the stretch. Okay, we have one more stretch for the entire spine, and again, I think you'll mostly feel the benefits in the lower back. Just want to relax the arms at your side and taking a deep breath, rolling one vertebrae at a time, first one being the chin to the chest. You're going to slowly roll the spine down, just let it concave and relax all the way down as far as you're comfortable. Just letting the hands drape on the floor, dropping the head between the knees. Taking some deep breaths in and exhaling it out. Again, deep breath in and out as you relax. And rolling up one vertebrae at a time, first one being the tailbone. Pulling the navel into the small of the back, slowly rolling all the way up. Chin up, we'll do it one more time. Deep breath in. And exhale, chin to the chest and rolling it down one vertebrae at a time. Just rolling down on our legs, sitting on this office chair. Just relaxing down, letting the hands relax on the floor. Letting your head drop to the floor. And again, just every breath, just dropping the body, letting gravity assist, and just relaxing down to the stretch. And again, as you're ready, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Tailbone first, nice and slow, and then bringing the head all the way back up. The last thing that we're going to stretch are the feet and the toes. So just go and relax back into your chair. Get a little quad exercise because you're going to pick your legs up off the floor. And we're either going to point or flex the toes and the feet. So we're going to start out pointing the toes and the feet. You're going to keep the toes pointed and flex the feet. They're going to flex both the toes and the feet. And keep the toes flexed and the feet pointed. Let's do it again. Point the toes and the feet as much as you can. Keep the toes pointed and flex the feet. Feel it in the calves. Then flex both the toes and the feet. And again, toes flexed, feet pointed. If your quads are starting to burn, you can kind of let them fall down a little bit and just do this close to the floor. So again, toes and feet pointed, toes, pointed, feet flexed, flexing them both, toes flexed, feet pointed, and then just relax them down on the floor. You can massage them a little bit on the floor. Feel how great it is to have your shoes off at work for a little bit. And that's it. Thank you.